Hello, scholars. So we're trying a couple of things today. We are going to try breakout rooms in Google Classroom, and we're going to be doing group activities. All right. So we're trying those, and I want to make sure we're able to run them smoothly. At the same time, give you some content that will help me assess you. Um, so you'll be given or shared a slide like this. This happens to be my homeroom. You're going to find your name and you're going to write down the number in red somewhere, either on your planner or in your notebook or on a piece of scratch paper. So when you work the problems out, you know what group you're in. So what you're going to be doing is finding your name. You're going to click on the door, all right? And when you click on the door, it will highlight the link. You'll click on the meet. I'm hoping it'll work. Sometimes it takes a little finessing on my end to make sure it works. In your group, you're going to have an assignment. You're going to find your assignment on Classroom. And when you open your assignment, it's going to be your group work, group activity. There'll be some directions here. I'll be on this video kind of letting you know what to do. All right, hopefully you can play that. All these problems can be found on page 26 of your textbook. All these problems can be found on page 26 of your textbook. They're problems from the performance task. Not all of them. We're going to skip number 4, but it looks like most of them are there. So you'll read the directions, you'll watch the video, you'll go to this next slide, which is your group, right? You want to remember you have whatever red number you had back here, right? Let's say I was in group 2, I have that written down. I would go to this link, and again, I would click on group 2, which takes me to slide 8. Slide 8 is my first problem. Now, I read this problem over, work it out. One thing you should do if you are working in a group, now I'd like everybody to try to do this. Your name is in one box, and then maybe your partner comes to the next box and types their name. If I was working with Mrs. Ortez, she'd have her name there. And on the following slides, she'd want to make sure she puts her name here. Oops. Her name here. And I put my name in that same slide, that same slide I did on the same text box that I did on the prior slide. All right. You'll do that after you've worked the problem out. Again, please be respectful. If somebody gets that first box, just type the next one and so on. All right. It may take some time because there may be some lag time. Maybe everybody gets on a slide and somebody in your group assigns each person a box to type in. That way it may be a little easier. So, Miss McNamara, she didn't show up yet, so I'll assign her this box. And I would put her name, or she would type her name here. All right. So on every other slide, she would do that. So one thing you need to do is make sure you're reading the problem, reviewing the problem, and then you type your answer in the box. All right. Type your answer in the box here. All right. But everybody must do that. Everybody must do that. Type their answer. And again, you're working these problems together. You are not doing them independently, or you're not having one person do them all. But you're all typing your answers here. You're all typing your answers here under your name. So again, I want you to collaborate, work together, teamwork. Maybe somebody's stronger at math, but you have an idea of what you're doing, and you guys talk it out first, then solve it. Okay? So this was number 1. And then the next slide, number 2, you're going to tell me if it's greater or less than. If you can't get the symbols to work for any reason, so that you can always type greater than, like that. All right. But you'll need 3. Remember, do them in order, horizontally, right? Horizontally. And again, everybody's working together in their own area. Now, number 3, it says to refer to slide 10. So, you'll just go to your next slide. In this case, if you're on a different slide, it'll tell you where to go to. So then I'll click on 10, or I'll just move down one. Okay. And then I'll put my answers in here. Now, 3, it just looks like you're doing 2 numbers. You're not doing all of them as they say. You have 2 numbers, 2 numbers here to put in expanded form, not even word form, expanded form. All right. So it's important that you do that. Now, one thing I failed to mention, again, once you click on the slide, please make sure right here you should see your group number. So this has been group 2 the entire time. All right, group 2. All right, see group 2, group 2, group 2, group 2. So you should have 4 slides. For any reason, if you went to the wrong slide, look for the group number. All right, group 3 is here. Okay, so again, this is question 5. Remember, these can be found in your hardcover textbook, and these are just some problems that you're working out together. All right, and please work them out together. Again, it's really important you put your name in the same box. All right, it's really important that you type your answers in the box, and it's really important that you follow the directions here. I do want to just reiterate, maybe somebody in your group picks the boxes for you, or you decide. Do not focus on each other. Please focus on the task that is given in front of you. Thank you. Good luck, scholars.